What was it like fighting multiple times?
My toughest night of fighting was when I fought 3 times in a night in, a heavyweight tournament. It was a 32-man tournament that, they had the quarters, the semis, and the finals all in one night. Fought, a really good kickboxing striker from Holland, Gilbert Ivel, and then Big Nog, and then Babalu in the same night. And, that was, and I blew my knee out in the second fight against Big Nog. He kind of tore my MCL and, only had about 20, 25 minutes between fights at that one, and went out there and heard the national anthem and forgot about everything else other than winning. So I went out there and beat him up and won.
And Dan, your style was interesting because you were a wrestler, but I remember, and I think we wrote this in the book, is you use your wrestling so you want to be taken down so you could try to knock people out. What you're a wrestler, but you're trying to put people to sleep. How did that come into your mind?
I think once I started getting a little better with my striking, I think I always had the power, but never was able to set it up or put it in the right place. As soon as I started figuring out how to do that, I started knocking guys out, and you know that was the best way or easiest way. I don't know what you want to call it, but the best way for me to finish a fight. And I like to not rely on the judges and just finish fights. So um, I started really trying to hone that in and set up my shots a little better. And you know, there's even with that though, I fought some really great strikers where the goal was to take them down and beat them up, wear them out. And that would be in the game plan every once in a while.
Do you still have that power today? I tell people this story. I've never told you this before, Dan, because this is inside DK's David Kano's thoughts. I'll see you, and I'm a couple inches bigger than you, and I'm like, I wonder if I just went behind Hendo and grabbed him and put him in a rear naked choke. Do I have a chance? And then I saw you spar. I won't tell people who you were sparring. It was a current UFC fighter, and I saw you mess him up a bit, and I thought, what was I thinking? So right now, and I ask people that, do you still have the power there? Could you still handle yourself if a giant that didn't know anything on the street was trying to start trouble with you?
Somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, it's a different thing, and a a lot easier to handle than somebody that does know what they're doing. But I haven't sparred in a while, so to answer your question, if you were here, I would let you answer that question for me.
It's fine.